Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, you will learn to create certificates from Google Docs application in bulk, then send all those certificates on WhatsApp automatically. Yes, guys. So there are many things in which you need to create certificates like a competition, any learning course, or any social event in which you want to provide the certificates to the volunteers, right? But guys, creating certificates is not an easy task because here first of all you need to collect the details of the people, then you have to manually create a certificate, then you have to send it. Okay. But guys, in this video I'm going to show you an automation technique which is going to automate this whole process. Let me show you how. So guys, this will be the flow of this automation. Here you just have to add the data of the participants or the people to whom you want to send the certificates here in the Google Sheet application. And after that, as you add the details, Google Docs application will create those certificates automatically, and the same certificates are going to be delivered on WhatsApp account of the people automatically. You just have to fill in the details here and this automation is going to do the rest of the work. Okay. And to make this happen, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool, and with the help of this you have to set up this automation only once. After that it is going to run automatically. And guys, the best part is anyone can set up this automation without any coding skill in just few easy steps. Let me show you how you can also set up this automation. So to set up this automation, first of all you need to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect application. And to reach here, you can use this link pabbly.com/connect, and you can see an offer is also going on here. And from this page, you have to sign up by clicking on this sign up free button. And as you sign up, you will get 100 free automation tasks for every new month. Okay, so sign up right now, then you can log in to reach here. And guys, from the dashboard, you have to create a workflow. So just click here in this create workflow button. And here you can give a suitable name to this workflow. So I am giving the name here as send certificates on WhatsApp. So you can give any name. After this, you just have to click on this create button and you can see your workflow page is loading up here. Okay. So guys, I have added the data of some volunteers who have participated in a blood donation drive. Actually, they are the people who donated the blood to a blood bank who have organized this drive, and I have added the data of the donors here in this spreadsheet. So these are the donors name, these are the donors WhatsApp numbers, and these are the donors blood group. Now I want to provide these donors the certificate of donation. It's a kind of appreciation certificate. Okay, this is the example we have taken. You can use this same automation for any kind of other events or programs, right? So this is the data I have, and I want to create certificates automatically and send it on WhatsApp. For that, we are creating this workflow, and here you can see we have the trigger and the action. So as automations work on these two things only. Trigger is something which is going to trigger or start this workflow, and the action would be the response towards the trigger. So in our use case, I want to send the certificates at once to these people at any specific date. Let's say that the event is on any specific date. I want to send the certificates one day after the event, one day after the blood donation drive. So here I am going to set up this trigger, and here I am going to use scheduler feature of Pabbly, which is going to schedule the running of this workflow at once at any particular date. Okay, so here it is asking how often you want to run your workflow. So I want to send the certificates at once to all people. So you have to select here once option. We have everyday option, days of the week also, but right now I'm just using once because I want to run this workflow only once. Here it is asking about the date and the time on which you want to run this workflow. So you can select it from this calendar. Let's say the date of the blood donation drive is 20, and I want to send the certificates on 22. So I'm selecting 22 here, and here you can select the time also. So here I am working in India, so my time zone is Asia/Kolkata here. you have to put the time in your time zone only. Okay, so you can put any time that you want. Okay, so I'm putting here 10:30. Right, now click on save, and you can see this workflow is scheduled to run once at this date and this time. Okay, actually you can see the time here is showing 5 a.m. in UTC and 10:30 in Asia Kolkata or Indian Standard Time Zone. Okay, so here after that, what I want that this workflow should run at this date and time and see the people's details from the spreadsheet, create certificate from them, and then send it on WhatsApp. So first thing is to collect the details from the sheet. So first of all, we need to connect this sheet here in our workflow. So from this action step, I am going to select Google Sheets application, and I am going to collect our sheet and fetch the data. So the action event would be get rows, so it will retrieve the data from the sheet based on the specific range. Okay, select this get rows option, and now click on this connect button, and from this window select add new connection option, and then click on connect with Google Sheets. So if you're making the connection with Google Sheets application for the first time, you can use this option, or if you have already connected with it in a different workflow, you can use that existing connection also. For now, I'm showing you how you can make a new connection. So just select this new connection option, then click on connect with Google Sheets, and from this window you have to select the Google account by which you have created that Google Sheet. So I am using this one, and then you have to provide some additional access to your Pabbly Connect. So just click on continue, and you can see the authorization is successful here, and we are getting connected with Google Sheets. Okay. So we are now connected, and here it is asking to select the spreadsheet's name. So guys, this is my spreadsheet, name of which is blood donation. So here in this select spreadsheets drop down, when you click, it will show you the sheets that you have created in your Google Sheets application in this list, and from here you have to select yours like this. Okay, blood donation I have selected, and the sheet's name you can see is certificate. Here you can see the name of sheet is certificate only, and it got selected here automatically. Now it is asking the range of data that you have in your spreadsheet. So guys, to find the range of data, you have to come to your spreadsheet, and from the second row start selecting the details of the persons or the people that we have, like this. Just select this first cell, then keep it selecting like this, then start selecting down, okay, up to the last row that you have. So when you are done selecting all the data that you have of your people, in this name box you will find this code. It is written here A2:C7. This means that we have the data in this spreadsheet starting from column A, row second, to column C, row number 7. This is what it means. So this is the range that we have. So you can copy this code from here and you can paste it here. So this is the range we have in our spreadsheet, and if you are adding or subtracting the rows in your spreadsheet, you have to put the range in dynamic. So this range is static range because we have specified the end limit of the data. You can see it's the data is starting from column A, second row, and it is ending here at column C, row number 7th. Okay, but if we have dynamic data, that means you are adding or subtracting rows frequently, you can avoid the end range here. For that, what you can do, you just have to backspace this range once, okay, and it will become A2:C. This means that we have the data starting from column A, row 2, but we do not know where it is going to end, but surely it is going to end in C column, but we didn't specify the row. Okay, that's how you can put the dynamic range. For now, I'm keeping the data as static. Okay, so I'm putting that range as static range. Okay, now guys, it is time to fetch the data out from our spreadsheet and bring it here so that we can create certificates for the people. And for that, first of all, I'm going to toggle this simple response button to off here, and then click on save and send test request to get the data here from your spreadsheet. Okay, so by toggling this simple response button to off, you will get the data in this array format. Here you can see in this response result label, we got the data in this array of data format. So, and we get the data here like this deliberately so that we can arrange the data now row by row. Okay, and for that we are going to use iterator. What is iterator? Let me show you. Just click here on this plus icon, and from the section tab select iterator option. So iterator will convert this data that is in array format, and it is going to arrange the data in row by row. So this workflow with the help of this iterator is going to run for each person that we have in our rows one by one, and create first certificate, then second, then third and fourth, and so on. Okay, that's why it is important to get this data here in array format. Then we are going to arrange it row by row with the help of iterator. So here it is asking choose the array. So when you click here, it will show you the previous step, and from here only you can choose that array that we have received in this previous step here. Okay, so I've selected it here. Now click on save and send test request, and you can see the data got arranged like this. So it is showing the data of the first row only, and when it is going to run in real time, it is going to change. After first, it will show second, third, fourth, and so on. It is going to continue. Okay, so we got the data. Now to create a certificate, guys, we are using Google Docs application, and in the Google Docs application I have created a template, a standard template of my certificate. Okay, you can see on my screen, this is the certificate I have created, and here you can see in this certificate we have few things, we have kept few things as variables. Okay, you can see the name in double curly braces, it is a variable tag that we have added here. Blood donation, blood group, okay, blood group tag is also a variable here, and the date tag is also a variable here. So these are the things that are going to change with every new certificate: the name of the person who have participated, the blood group, and the date. Okay, date of certificate. So you need to put these tags here, and with the help of this template now we can create certificates automatically for n number of people, many people. Okay, let me show you. Go back to your workflow, then click here on this plus icon, and now it is time to connect Google Docs here in the sections tab. To create a certificate, search for Google Docs. Alright, here it is, select it, and in the action event select create document from template option, then click on connect here, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Google Docs, and from this window select the Google account by which you have created that template. I'm selecting that. Alright, then provide some additional access to Pabbly Connect. Just click on continue, and you can see the authorization is getting successful and we are now connected. Okay, and here it is asking the template document's name. So you can see this is my template document, the name of which is blood donation template. So you need to select this template from this template document list. So when you click here, it will show you all the templates or the documents that you have created in Google Docs. From here I'm going to select this one, blood donation template. Okay, select it. Here it is asking for new documents name, new documents location, name, blood group, and date. So guys, we need to fill these things. First is the new documents name. So we are going to name this document with on the name of the participant. Okay, so that we can know by seeing the name that this certificate belongs to this person. So I'm going to use the data that we have received from spreadsheet, and we have separated it here. So I'm going to use this previous iterator step, and I'm going to use this label here, the name label, and the row index to name this template or certificate that we are creating. Okay, so just click here on the name field and it will show you the previous steps. So from this iterator step, map the name first, and then I'm going to put an underscore, and then I'm going to map this row index also, so that we can create this certificate with a unique name, so that we can understood that we can differentiate between two certificates, right? And here it is asking new documents location. So guys, I am going to save these newly created certificates in my Google Drive here in this folder. So this is my drive, and this is a folder named as blood donation certificate. So here let me select this folder, blood donation certificate, okay, from this list. Now it is asking for name, blood group and date. So guys, these are nothing but the variable tags that I have added here in my template document. And now to get these three things filled automatically and dynamically with every new certificate, we are going to map the values of these things here in these three fields, okay. So when you click here, it will show you the previous steps like this, and from this iterator, I'm going to map this name label, okay. And similarly, map the blood group from the iterator only like this, okay. And the date as well that we need to fill on the certificates. But you can see we have no date here. So you can see guys, we don't have any date here for to put on a certificate. So guys, we are going to fetch the date on which we are creating certificate with the help of a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called datetime formatter. And for that we are going to scroll back here, and it be in between these two steps we are going to click here on this plus icon, and another action step will open up, and from here I am going to search for datetime formatter, which is here. Select it, and in the action event select this current date options. It is going to retrieve the current date, okay. So and then click on connect here, and here it is asking in which format you want the date. So here I'm going to select the format guys. So you can select any standard format which you use. So I'm selecting this one, DDMMYY, okay. And I do not want to include any time in this date, so I'm just clicking on save and send test request. And you can see we got this date time label in which we got the date. So I can use this label now to map it here in the date field. So now when you click here, you can see it is not showing us the previous steps because we have added one more step in between. So now we need to refresh this connection. Just click on this connected button here, and from here keep this option selected, the existing connection option, and then click on save again, and you will be connected again with Google Docs. Okay, so connection is refreshed, and now you can see we got the three fields here, which are the variables. So in the name, now you can see first of all we have the iterator in which we have the name label. For the blood group, use iterator again, and here in this last date option, when you click, it will show the fourth step in which we have fetched the current date. From here map this date time label. All right, now guys, when I click on save and send test request, a new certificate is going to be created and will be saved here in this drives folder. Okay, let me show you. I'm clicking here on save and send test request, and let's see what happens. And you can see this is the response we have received, and we got a document ID generated as well. Okay, this means a new document is created. Let us check in our Google Drive folder, and you can see a new certificate is created here with the name as Raghavendra Soni _2. This is the same name that we have placed here. You can see Raghavendra Soni 2. Okay, this is the name, and now let me open this certificate for you. And you can see in this certificate, in place of the name label, we have placed the name Raghavendra Soni. The blood group is AB, okay, and the date is this. So you can see the variable tags are changed here automatically. So this is how it is going to work when you map the details here, okay. So when you map these things, what will happen in real time when this workflow is going to run, the labels are going to change automatically according to the iterator, and n number of certificates, many certificates will be generated automatically and will be saved here in your Google Drive, okay. Right now, after creating this certificate, I want to send it to the person for whom I have created that certificate. All right, so for that we need to have a shareable link of that certificate because we have the certificate here in Google Drive. So to get that shareable link, just click here on this plus icon, and from this action step I'm going to select Google Drive now. Select Google Drive, and in the action event select this share a file with anyone option. Click on share a file with anyone, and click on connect here, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Google Drive, and from here you have to select the Google account by which you have accessing that drive, okay. Then provide some additional access to Pabbly Connect. Just click on continue here, and you can see the authorization is successful, and we are now connected. And here it is asking for the file ID. So here you can see in this previous step we have generated this document ID for this certificate. Okay, so I'm going to map this ID here in this file ID field. So just toggle this map button to on. Okay, and erase this data. Alright, and when you click on this file ID, it will show you the previous steps in the drop down, and from this fifth step map this document ID like this. Okay, then click on save and send test request, and now you will get the shareable links of this file here in this response. You can see we have the permission now, and you can see we got this web view link, the RTF link, the HTML link, the PDF link. Okay, so now we can use any of these links to share the certificate. And to share the certificate on WhatsApp, just click here on this plus icon, and from this actions tab search for WhatsApp's Cloud API. Okay, so guys, WhatsApp's Cloud API is the platform launched by Facebook for businesses to get the official access of WhatsApp's API and send messages through it. Okay, so you need to set up your Cloud API first with the help of the videos that we have pasted in the description. You can check out and know how you can set up your own Cloud API for your business, okay, and your needs, and after that you can use it here. And here in the section event, you have to select the send template message option, then click on connect, and from this window select add new connection option. Alright, if you're making the connection with the Cloud API for the very first time, you can select it, and after that you can name this connection also, and here it will ask for the permanent access token of Cloud API and the phone number ID and the business account ID. So if you want to know more about these things and how to make these connections inside Pabbly Connect, you can just click here on this here word, okay, written in blue, and you will reach this forum page of Pabbly Connect, forum.pabbly.com, and here you will find the videos on how to set up Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect, how to generate the permanent access tokens, and after that you will see the steps along with the screenshots of how to use the Cloud API in the trigger or in the actions tab. You will know everything about the Cloud API setup from here only. Alright, and for now, for these three things, I can show you my Cloud API setup. So guys, this is my Cloud API setup. Here you can see I am under Meta for Developers page, and here I have set up my Cloud API. So this is WhatsApp's option, getting started page is here, and you can see I have this temporary access token. So guys, first of all, they gave you temporary tokens, but they expire in 24 hours, guys. So you need to generate a permanent access token of your Cloud API to keep your workflows running continuously. Okay, so you can check these videos from the forum or from our description on how to generate the permanent token. Okay, and generating the permanent token is one-time process only, and once you get it generated, you have to keep it safe, because you can use that same token to make the connections afterward also here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you have to paste the permanent token here in this field, and for the phone number ID, you can see here in the send and receive messages section, this is the phone number ID. You can just copy it from here and paste it here like this. Okay, and similarly you will find the business account ID here. You can copy it and paste it here like this. Okay, and after filling these three things, you just have to click on save, and you will be connected with your Cloud API setup. And guys, making the connection by this process, by selecting add new connection, is also a one-time process, because the connections that you make here is going to save in your account. Okay, and after that, if you want to make the connection again, you can use that existing connection that you have already have in your account. Okay, as I have already made a connection with my Cloud API setup before in a different workflow, so I can use that existing connection. I can show you by clicking on this select as existing connection option. Here you will find the list of all the connections that you have previously connected from the select connections option. So from this list, you can choose any of the existing connection. I am using this one. Okay, right, and now I just have to click on save, and I'll be connected again with the Cloud API like this. And here it is asking for the template's name. So first let me tell you what message templates are. So just like this template that I have created for certificate, you need to create the message templates for WhatsApp also. So you can see in my Cloud API setup, here it is written to create your own message template. Just click here on this here word and you will reach this page. And here you can see these are the templates I have created for sending messages to multiple people at once on WhatsApp. Okay, so these are standard messages. Let me show you this one which I am going to use for this purpose. So the name of this template is appreciation underscore certificate. Okay, and in this message template you can see this is the preview. Here I have a header in the message in which I can attach a document. This is the body of the message. In this body I have written the main message that I want to send. In this body you can see I have 1 and 2 variable text also placed here. Okay, so these are the things which are going to change with every new message. First thing is the name of the person, and other thing is the name of your business or your firm or your the organization's name or any other thing. Okay, here we are going to change it. So now we are using this template. To create such a template, let me show you. You just have to click here on this create message template button, and this window will open up. From here you can select the category in which you can create message templates, like the transactional category, the marketing category, and the OTPs. Okay, so you can select any of these three categories like this. I am selecting marketing here. Now you can give a name to this message template. You can give a you can select the language in which you want to send the message like this. All right, then click on continue, and here in the header section you can add text or you can add media, and in media you can attach an image, a video, or a document. So if you select any one of these, you have to add a sample here. Let's say I want to send a certificate which is a document, so I'm going to select this, and from this add sample button I have to add the sample of the document that I want to send on WhatsApp. So you can choose the sample and add it here. After that you have to type the body of the message like this. You can type the message here, and if you want to place the variable text here, just click on this add variable button, and that's how a tag will be added. Then you can add a footer and the call to action button also, or a quick reply button as well, right? So after creating your whole template, you just have to submit it from here. Right now I'm canceling this, and after getting your template submitted, Facebook is going to review that template and approve it, and it will just take a few minutes, and after that you can use the template here. So let me select my template from this list, which is appreciation certificate. Okay, and now you can see the language code and the template ID is automatically populated. No need to do anything. And here it is asking the recipient's mobile number or the WhatsApp number of the person to whom we are sending this certificate. So guys, we got the data from our Google Sheets here in this previous step of my participants or the donors that I have, and I have separated the data with the help of iterator here. So I'm going to use this iterator step only, and I'm going to map this mobile number label here to send messages on this WhatsApp number. Okay, so just come back here on the Cloud API step and just click here in this recipient mobile number field, and from this iterator map the WhatsApp number label like this. So this number, you have to place this number with the country code compulsorily and without any plus sign. Okay, so 91 is for India. You have to add your country code here. And here it is asking for the document header document URL. Okay, and the header document's name and these two body fields. So as I have already shown you that I have placed a document here in the header and two body fields. So we need to map the values of the document header and the body fields inside our workflow so that it can change dynamically with every new message. Okay, so we have generated the document and saved it in Google Drive, and here I have created these shareable links. So from this data, from the Google Drive step, I'm going to map the name of the document and the URL. So for the URL, just click here, and from this Google Drive step, I'm going to map the PDF link, guys, like this. Okay, in the name I'm going to use the Google Drive step only, and here you will find the name of the file like this. For the body fields, I'm going to use the iterator step. In the first body field, I'm going to put the name of my person, donor, like this. And here you can give the name of your organization. So I'm putting the name here, let's say this. Okay, this is the name of my organization who have done this blood donation drive. Okay, now when you click on save and send test request, a sample message or a test message will be delivered to this WhatsApp number. And guys, I have actually the access to this WhatsApp number, so I can show you how the message is going to look like. So I am here clicking on save and send test request, and you can see this is the response we have received. Now let me show you the message. So guys, this is the message I have received, you can see, and the message is this: Hi Raghavendra Soni, this certificate is proudly presented to you in recognition of your excellent efforts. Please find the attached PDF containing your certificate. And you can see in place of the name tag, we got the name placed, and here we can see the organization's name is placed here automatically, and that's how it is going to work. And from here the person can download the certificate, and I can show you the certificate from here only. Alright, and this is the certificate that I have created and saved in my Google Drive. You can see this was the certificate, and the PDF file of this certificate is delivered on the WhatsApp, which is here. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, guys, and we are done setting up this automation. And you have to set up this automation only once. After that, it is going to run automatically on the scheduled date and time that you have placed here in the trigger section. Alright. And guys, the best part is you can use this same workflow that I've created, because I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.